rooms are very beautiful. I like the music too.
Revelio.
There's secrets here. See? Secrets. Yeah. There's a couple of blue things over there. Oh, it's on the other side. That makes sense. Ooh, yay. Oh. Wheel drat. That's unfortunate. This is a bathroom. It's a bathroom. I wonder if I was in Slytherin, I'd be able to go to the girls' bathroom. Can't do anything there. Oh, these are urinals. It's definitely interesting, to say the least. 5. Must be mine. Oh, cool. That must be the girls' bedroom.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
A little bit.
All right. Deep breath.
Who are you? Amit. Oh, we have the
Why, hello.
same hairstyle.
Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I do find
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Seems like actually a cool dude.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Who are you? Ooh, apple. I can eat the apple. Awesome. Samantha Dale. And she has a plan.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
That's a heck of a
Golden
saying.
gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany
Yo,
used in
Minnesota.
Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I
It's
hope
true.
he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Yes. We're learning ancient magic, don't you know?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
That's
Ordinarily,
very-
perhaps,
very
but it runs in my
judgmental
family.
myself.
We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Oh, she made a pun. Well, let's just add that for Pro. She makes puns and is self-aware. What's the downside?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
I actually like her. Let's take another apple for the road.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Alright, what are you doing?
One moment. Watch this.
Oh my word, a prankster.
Someone
in
threw a dung bomb.
Ravenclaw?
Let's get out of here.
That doesn't belong. You
That
don't
wasn't
belong.
quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Does everybody know about the dragon? I
I'm
am
glad to
looking
be
forward
here.
to it.
Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors
See
are
this
fun but
year's
fair?
prankster.
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself.
Oh no.
I do tend to push their limits. I should
he's a
wander off before
marauder.
someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Okay,
Hey there,
I'm like
new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Who just spoke to me?
New 5th year. Wonder where they're from.
Who just spoke
Can't
to me?
imagine starting a new school this late.
Was it a painting? I have no idea who spoke to me. Oh, hey, it's Rona. She doesn't seem to be talkative. There's Lady Ravenclaw and her Diadem. It still exists. I wonder if I can get my hands on it. Be cool. Oh, hey.
Good
Miss
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
I have
Well,
more
you
time to
are
explore
here.
later.
Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially
Got a lot of
as you'll be
catching up to do.
expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
You're joking.
OWLs? Owls.
Don't tell me I
Yes,
actually
your
have to take the
ordinary
exam.
wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Oh, a book. It's not just a book, a grimoire.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
It's magic for dummies.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
They got me a book. Magic for dummies.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Don't make fun of me.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
It's close to bedtime. I saw you, statue.
The guide will give
Don't
you
make fun of me.
opportunities to practice your
Maybe I'll come
magic
back and blow you
and
to bits.
educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
What's that? Oh, there it is. You see that? What is that? Oh, and it's gone. I'll come back here for that. Not sure what it is.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
You'd think? I bet.
Why
Plus it's
don't you
showing
cast
me.
Revelio on this bust and see what details
Revelio.
the guide can provide?
Oh, so that's what it is. Plus creating the honor of the Raven Hall. Okay. And I get XP for doing this. Okay. So challenges are the only way to get XP. Can I do the entire game at level 1? I mean, it would be stupid, idiotic, but how cool would that be? Play through the whole game, level 1. The ultimate hardcore mode.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open
carry
for
the
more
book around.
opportunities
That's cool.
like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Ooh, the Payton's move. That's cool.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
But I want to go down. I want to know what's down there. Ooh, button. And weird zodiac? Oh no, it's a puzzle. I hate puzzles.
Revelio.
Ooh. But there's goodies. But there's goodies.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
The
Your
goodies.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Press M. Hogwarts is divided into main areas. Inside the map is where students live, and professors, and includes common rooms, Great Hall. So, right here. In this view, you see the flue flames. Green are ones you've discovered and you can teleport to. I assume, since that's what flue power is, gray are ones that are undiscovered. Okay, so kind of fog. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, astrology tower, library, and greenhouses. Professor Whaley has unlocked the Central Hall. Use A and D to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall of Flame. Oh, okay, so each classroom has different stuff. I wonder if I'll be able to go into the other common rooms. I'd have to, right? I don't know. I do not know. Yawns in agony. So, goals for our tenure at Hogwarts. Learn every magic. Probably 100% the field guy. Maybe I don't know. Fine.
And
every
here we
craft.
are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, this is beautiful. I don't think
Always something
ever
happening
seen
here.
this in
It's the
movies.
heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My family loves going to the Quidditch World Cup. Father was on the Barnes and Amity team.
That should be all for
This
now.
is epic.
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Okay.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
All right. I already know what Hogsmeade
You
is,
mentioned
but for those
Hogsmeade,
of you who
Professor.
don't know-
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that
Professor
regard.
Heatcat. Good job.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Which means he's
Thank you,
evil.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Ooh. This is probably a major choice. I did promise him that I wouldn't tell. But it's Weasley. You can trust a Weasley. No, I'm a man of my word.
I'm sorry, Professor,
In and
but I'm
out,
afraid
James.
that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor
He was
Fig.
eavesdropping on me.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get
feel
to
like
class
there's some
myself.
history
Might I
between the
rely
two.
on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both
She's gonna
classes
be
today,
using it to
and
track
I'll
me?
explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
red flag.
And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Oh, I love how shifty he is.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
All he did was say no. I really don't like lying to her.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
Oh,
and she
really?
may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you
So
are,
we're hiding this
I
from
believe the ability
the
you
headmaster.
possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open quest log. Press M. Okay. Oh. So the coat of arms represents the main quest. Quests that are locked requires level or spell requirements. New spells can be learned by completing professor assignments or quest rewards. Track a quest continue. Defense against the dark arts or charms. Accio Levioso. Let's go to charms first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Aye. Especially if our friends or anything. Just complete.
Time to trade in my Oakshell 79 for a new.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Oh.
I went bright red.
She just
My
kind of
father
appeared.
writes to me every week asking about classes, and wondering if I've made any friends.
Just kind of appeared out of nowhere.
Every time our hours
Lenora.
in the Great Hall, I simply
Everly.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this
Potty?
painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do,
American for
an
this.
empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there
anything
any
like
other
this?
empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this
recall.
one,
I
I'll
can
know what to
solve
do
the
with all
riddle.
of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you learned
Have you gained
anything?
any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Okay.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I'll find out.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Sure thing, little badger.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Will do. I'm already at my destination.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue.
Okay.
I should look around in case it's nearby.
Let's see. Looks like a rather fat or portly man. Staircase and... Isn't that... Wait a minute. Ah, yes. It's that. So I know exactly where we go. Right.
Accidentally levitated.
Now.
Revelio.
Don't freak out too. Ooh. Dang it. Whispers. Now. I already
Do you
can
think
hear
it's
you in the
possible to spend
comments.
time with
Stop
me
it.
tonight?
Stop it. I'm not an idiot. I am an idiot, but I'm not that much of an idiot. Ooh, book. Yes, I know. Ooh. Another one of these puzzles. Okay, a frog. $17, $21. $11. I have no idea what the puzzle is.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio!
I got another one. Statue of Gregory the Smarmy? Statue of the integrating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, wizard famous for inventing Gregory's Unceptorious Unaction, a potion that makes drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Interesting.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Who are you?
Lumos!
Can't talk to her, so let's ignore her.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, I saw another one.
I wish I was an animated.
Come there in a second. What happens if I do that?
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Got no reach. Ooh, leveled up. Got some XP too.
Revelio!
Ornate fountain. This ornate fountain features some trick codes of the magical world, including this says stone siren circling the base. Cool.
But is it worth it for a common cat? My little sisters will be so happy to see me over the holiday.
But let's turn in this quest. Get some XP. Hello, Lenora.
Lenora! I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Yeah, you're blind. You're super blind.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it.
It's okay.
You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
I know. It was me.
The moth! I should have seen that.
You really should have. Ooh, that's a healthy amount of XP. Halfway to a 3.
Revelio!
Don't see anything. Might as well get started on this quest. A little minor graphical glitch. I'm supposed to go this way, right?
Revelio!
Let's see. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. One of these weird lock cases. Seems like there's anything. Ooh, was that focus? I'm hearing some rather weird noises. Coming from up here?
Revelio!
Oh, right here. Sort of acquaintance with Merlin himself. As such became sworn knight of the Round Table, although he was really unknown to the Wizarding world. He was famous for his defeat, the Wyvern of Wye, and now spends his days challenging students to duels. Interesting. I'll come back to explore over here. I don't want to be late for my first class. Alright, gotta slow down.
Revelio.
Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Just Griffin sketches and boom. It's the Dark Arts Tower. Sweet.
Revelio.
Do not want the moth flame thing. Were you waving at me? Ooh, kitty. I'm not sure what's going on, but cat, pet cat. Everything's good now.
Revelio.
Oh, there it is. All elsewhere. Orange new eye goggles. No, that was the
What are you up to now?
oh, it's the portraits.
Revelio.
I didn't think it was the portraits. That's a very interesting choice, to say so myself. Ooh, another chest. Oh, it's locked.
Revelio.
I wonder who Professor Fig is and what his class is teaching. He's on dark arts. Potions, maybe?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to
My
remind
brother
him to
just
finish the
started
lesson.
Hogwarts as a
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Right.
Cunning as he is.
How much longer do you think Black will be headmaster? I have family in America. Wonder if I could transfer to Ilvermorny and come back when he's gone.
I thought about transferring to Beauxbatons just to get away from Professor Black and his iron fist. But then I remembered that I don't speak French.
Black noticed
don't
a
like
scuff on
Black.
his shoe the other day, and would not take another step until a house elf polished it away for him. Horrid man.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster as hated as Black. Dubious honor indeed.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest in his.
Whoever decided to make Professor Black headmaster of Hogwarts must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers.
I like
Out of
these
their
two.
mind.
I really do.
I hadn't met any of my cousins until I came to Hogwarts and found out we were sorted into...
Time to begin the quest. Let's do this. Hey, Samantha.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Oh no. Don't look at me. I'm here.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I like Samantha. She's the best. She's just the best. Now I forgot.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I feel like everyone in this school is pompous. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okay.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I see balls. I see colors. And I don't like how you're chirping.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
Okay.
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
All right.
Accio!
Splendid!
Okay. Inertia. So it gets to orange.
Very good.
So if it gets to the start of orange, it will only get to green.
That's it!
just before halfway in orange, you'll get to blue. Good to know.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
No, no.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I'm supposed to go up against someone who's been learning this for 5 years.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Let us see this.
The computer's going to cheat. Yeah, she cheated.
That is how it's done.
Really cheated. Okay. Right here.
Accio.
And down. Perfect.
Splendid!
Watch this. There we go.
I want to line this up perfectly. I want... There we go. That's exactly what I wanted.
Well done. Be sharp.
Actually, I can still try. I want to see if I can knock her out.
Accio.
Nope.
A perfect score.
Stop everything.
Remarkable.
Cool, I won. I wanted to knock her off court, though.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh no, what did you... Oh no.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yes!
Not bad. Let's do this. Wait for it, and...
Accio.
That's too far. That's too far, too far, too far.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Just barely. Yes, barely.
There we go.
I should not have gotten away with that. Alright, there we go.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
Last one. Oh no, oh no. Oh, she didn't get me.
Phew.
Okay. Now, probably going to
Accio.
actually try.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh, that was almost on the edge. Oh. Oh no.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to
I
hear.
understand.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Well, it has to be.
But it never seemed
the entire
intimidating
class,
or overwhelming
entire
to me.
continent.
It always felt like home.
That's good.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
Kind of like
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick
ruins.
I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
That's true. Is it different?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oh, really?
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Interesting.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Empowerments.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Ooh, I can talk to you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Ooh, who are you?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
They're all named characters. It must
A
be able to
word,
interact
if you
with them
would.
later.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
There we go. Completed main quest. Leveled up to level 3.
Revelio.
Anything of use in here? Just a door on his lock. Can't really talk to him.